Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Midweek Message. Sorry it's so late. I was having technical difficulties earlier this morning. It kept crashing on me. So thankfully, I think it isn't now. So fingers crossed. We're going to see if we can get this done. Um, okay. So we are continuing with our beautiful pieces from Vanita Hampton Wright. And this week, we are going to be well, this week we have the Revels service, which should be so much fun. And I hope it injects some joy into your life. That's our aim and our purpose. All of us who've been practicing heartily. So, and thank you to all of you who are heartily practicing and putting up with me and the fact that I haven't directed a choir in 10 years. So I'm really rusty. Anyway, this week, our scripture is Mary's song, the Magnificat, one of my favorite pieces of scripture. It's just a beautiful reversal of what people take for granted as the way to do things, and Mary turns it around. So, and I think also, just on another note, it's very much the way I think God sees the world, loving everyone and maybe having a different set of values. The kind of creativity and love and generativity that God is nothing like the kind of world that we've created. So the words from Mary, the words that we hear, they are a reversal, and I really think that we need that. So anyway, Vanita Hampton Wright talks about Mary and the Holy Family. So here are her beautiful words. For most people who celebrate Christmas, this season becomes a time of surviving tasks and events. We spend days, if not weeks, planning parties, lunches, and dinners out, lunches and dinners involving grocery shopping, cooking, and prepping our house, making our lists and checking them multiple times, buying gifts, sending gifts, writing letters, sending cards, traveling to others' homes, or hosting others in our homes, and so on and so on. Add to that the difficulties that often confront us in our family situations, and the stress simply multiplies. It helps to remember that the Holy Family was undoubtedly stressed during the days of that grand event that started it all. Mary and Joseph were Jews living under Roman occupation, which meant that life was consistently unpredictable and regularly dangerous. They certainly were not accustomed to feeling in control of their lives. And closer to home, there was the scandal of Mary's pregnancy and how its timing was not exactly respectable. Tradition maintains that Mary's parents were righteous people, and we like to believe that they supported Mary, her marriage to Joseph, and the role that they had agreed to fulfill. But I can imagine that dynamics in the large extended families were not smooth and happy. Keep in mind that communities were built upon family and tribe. Honor and righteous living meant everything back then. Questionable pregnancies were unwelcomed and often punished. I know that some people view Mary as being so full of grace that she simply did not suffer the normal stresses and doubts that the rest of us experience. This view downplays her humanity. And if Jesus was fully human, then certainly his mother was as well. I believe that Mary learned faith and wisdom as she walked through each day and situation. She had to work out day to day how to navigate her life and its unbelievable calling. So, how did she do it? I believe she managed her reality by attending to the present moment. I love this statement from Luke 2:19. Actually, I love this one too. But Mary treasured all these things and pondered them in her heart. She learned very early at the beginning of Jesus' life to sit in the moment at hand and treasure her experience. St. Ignatius would agree. The best gift you can give yourself and others is the habit of attending to this moment in your life and paying attention to your actual experience. living moment by moment in an attitude of thanksgiving that treasures every gift is just one of Mary's lessons for us. So then she says, and this is what she leaves us with. She says, try to stop at least once every day during this Christmas season and ask yourself, what's happening right now? What does it mean to me? How will I respond? Consider that your presence with others, right here and now, is the real gift that you give them. And that is Vanita Hampton Wright's wisdom for us this week, which I really love and appreciate. I really, really enjoy her work. And hang on, I am just trying to get back to where we were. And I hope that this is continuing, that we are live streaming and it's not crashing on me again. Okay. I love her wisdom because I love the idea that we need to sit in the present moment and at least once a day just check in with ourselves and say, what does this mean to me? Why am I doing this? Is this meaningful? What's happening in this moment? One of the things they teach you in seminary is to have that sort of willingness, and we work at the ability to be present in the moment with you. And I do try to do that. I know sometimes I get all excited and talk about myself, but a lot of times when I'm talking to you guys, I just being able to be present in the moment with you is one of the gifts that I can give you. And I know that part of our faith is that God walks alongside us. God walks in solidarity with us. So, even when we are feeling really down or really stressed or overburdened or overtired or whatever it is during the holiday season that might make it difficult to be present in the moment with you and be a non-anxious presence in that moment. God is walking with you. If you can remember to open yourself up to that as you open yourself to the present moment, I really believe that it will make it easier and it will make it a much more meaningful Advent and Christmas experience. So this one is about trying to deal with all the stress. If you were at choir practice and you saw me today, you would know that I had my moment of feeling quite stressed myself, and we all just love each other through it. So if you can be that non-anxious presence for others, do it. And when you need those moments, take them. We need those moments. And it does make the Advent and Christmas experience a richer experience when you're able to take the moment and, try to be present in that moment and try to especially be present in the moments that we take when we are in prayer with God. And remember that God walks with you. You're not alone. And we all have each other too. And that's a good thing too. So until next week, this is Reverend Stephanie signing off. I will see you then.